Hello students, today we are going to learn sixth lecture of set theory, and here we will discuss union, intersection, difference, Venn diagram, and complement of a set. First, operation on set union. What is union? Suppose you have a given set A, 2, 4, 6, 8, and another set B, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now, what is A union B? What is A union B? A union B is the collection of all elements from A and a collection of all elements from B, but you cannot repeat the same elements. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is A union B. You cannot write like this. A union B, collection of all elements means 2, 4, 6, 8. All elements from A, here done. Then all elements from B, 6, 8, 10, 12. You cannot write like this. You cannot repeat same elements, only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 are the A union B. Next, some properties of union B. If you compute A union B for two set, and again if you compute B union A, then you will see that both are same, and this law is called commutative law. Secondly, associative law. Associative law, for example, A equal to 1 2, B equal to 2 3, and C equal to 3 4. If you compute left hand side, that is A union B union C, but at first you have to compute A union B because it is in the bracket, small bracket. So if you compute first A union B, then it will be 1 2 and 3, and after that you have to do union C with A union B, union C, that is 1 2 3 union 3 4. This is 1 2 3 4. Now you compute right hand side. What is right hand side? A union B union C. First you compute B union C. What is B union C? B union C is 2 3 4. Now you compute A union B union C. A means 1 2, and B union C means 2 3 4. A union B union C means 1 2 3 4. Here you can see this and this are same. So this is associative law. Here left hand side equal to right hand side. Third option is A union phi equal to A. You have to remember it. So if you do union of a set with phi, then the answer is always the set itself. If you do union with the set itself, then your answer will be the set itself. If you do union with A with the universal set U, then you will see that the answer will be U, because A is contained in the universal set U. So all the elements are present in the set U itself. So if you do union, then only your answer will be U itself. Intersection of set. What is intersection? Suppose you have a set A equal to 1 and 2 and B equal to 2 and 3. Then intersection is the only common element, that is 2. Here you see 2 is the common element in both A and B, so intersection is B. Next, some properties of intersection. If you compute A intersection B for two set and B intersection A for two set, then you will see that the both result will be same, which is called commutative law. It is as similar as for union. And then you see A intersection B intersection C and A intersection B intersection C. Here you can see the difference. Here bracket is here for A and B, here bracket is for B and C. So if you compute like this process, here it is for union. If you compute the same thing for intersection, you will see that both left hand side and right hand side are same. Now you have to remember phi intersection A is always phi, because phi means nothing, and in intersection A means A has some elements. Always A set has some elements. If it is not phi, then you will see that if you do intersection, if you try to find out the common elements of phi and the set A, then the common is what? The common is nothing. So the answer is phi. So similarly, if you do intersection of A with universal set, then what will be the result? Result the A itself. Why? Because A is contained in U. So all the elements of A are already present in U. So if you find out the common elements of A and U, then the common element will be A itself because it is contained in U. A intersection A is A. Why? Because if you take any set A equal to 1, 3, 1 suppose 3, A equal to 1 and 3. And if you try to find out intersection with again 1, 3, that is with A, then you will see that the common elements is 1, 3 itself. So it will be equal to A intersection. So at last, distributive law, like associative, you can do the distributive here. Take three sets A, B, C, consider any three set and try to find out the left hand side and then try to find out the right hand side. You will see that the both answer will be same. So you can see the structure, how it get distributed. A intersection at first get distributed to B. After that this union will come to here, and after that A intersection will be distributed to C. So this is the result. Next difference. What is difference? Suppose you have a set this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and you have a set another set 2, 4, 6, 8. So A defines B is the elements that are present in A but not present in B. That means if you compute A defines B, then you are asked to take all those elements from A. You notice that what you have written, whether it is A minus B or B minus A. So if you write A minus B, then you give look to A, not B, and try to find all those elements from A which are not present in B. So 1 is not present in B, 3 is not present in B, and 5 is not present in B. This is A difference B. Again, if you compute B difference A, then here at first it is B, so you have to give a look to the set B. Then you are asked to find all those elements that are present in B but not present in A. These are 8 only. This is 8 only. Okay. So you have seen that A minus B not equal to B minus A. If in exam it is asked that question, so that for any two sets A and B, A minus B not equal to B minus A, then you take this example, whatever the example you can take, and you can show like this. First compute A minus B, then compute B minus A, and it will be clear that A minus B does not equal to B minus A. Next, Venn diagram. What is Venn diagram? The Venn diagram is a diagram which represents most of the relationship between sets. So Venn diagram represents the relationship between sets. I have considered two sets. What is the relationship between two sets? Here you can see. See, you have to draw the one circle, and then you have to draw the another circle. You can draw also box like structure also, no harm. Okay, you can write like this also, but see here there are some common elements, 2 3 is here, 2 3 is here, so I have to draw some common region for both the set. A set for B set, this region is the common region, so that I can write here 2 and 3 here, because 2 and 3 are common in both sets. 1 is only present in A, so I have written 1 here. 4 is only present in B, so I have written 4 here, not in common part. And this is always contained in one set, which is called universal set U. Okay, next. A union B. What is A union B? If you are asked to draw the A union B in Venn diagram, that is, A union B means everything. Everything you have to take from this. This is A, this is your B, and everything present here. So, example, A equal to 1, 2, okay? B equal to 2, 3. If I ask you to write A union B, then you will write like this 1, 2, 3. So 1 will be present here, 2 will be here, 3 will be here. 2 is common in both, so 2 you will write 2 in the common portion, 1 in here, 3 is here. So you have to take everything from this marked area. So here they have colored it as blue. But for A intersection B, you are asked here A intersection B, if you take these two set here, A intersection B is equal to only 2. That is only common portion. So A intersection B, they have marked only they have uh, given blue color to the only to the this common portion, which is A intersection B. A defines B. A defines B means all the elements that are present in A but not present in B. So you cannot take any portion from B. So they have the authors have taken this portion from A only, not B. Complement of a set. What is complement? Suppose you have a set A, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here it is given example. A equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and U equal to this. So A complement means U minus A, U difference A. That means complement is always find out with respect to some element, with respect to some set, which here we are finding out is with respect to U, universal set. So U minus A means the element present in U, not present in A. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But if it is given that another set, suppose B equal to 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like this. Okay. Then and I ask you to find the complement of A with respect to B. Then you have to find B minus A. So it depends. But if it is not given in the question, then it is by default you have to take U minus A. But if it is given that it is you have to find out the complement with respect to some another set like this, then you have to take that set. Some properties of complement. So if you compute U union is A union A complement, then you will get U. So I advise you to take take some sets, any sets A equal to 1, 2, 3, U equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Any set you take and try to check this equations, check these conditions, whether it is wrong or right. Find A complement, then try to compute A union A complement and check whether it is U or not. Similarly, you can do it for this also, this also, this also, and this also. Find here you have to find A complement first, then take the complement of that set, A complement. Suppose you get A equal to 1, 2 and U equal to 1, 2, 3. Then what will be the A complement? U minus A, that is 3. Now you are asked to find A complement. Then what will be the result? Then U minus A complement. U minus A complement means 1, 2, which is nothing but equal to A. So A complement equal to A. Law of empty. So phi complement is always U. So phi means nothing and U means everything from set. So all those set you have to count, you have to take. So phi complement means U. U complement means phi. Okay, U complement means phi. So U is the universal set. If you try to find out all those elements which are not present in U, then this is obviously this should be phi. So practical problems union and intersection. So I have written a formula. This N A union B, N A, N B, N A intersection B. What is this? N A is the number of elements in A. Suppose you have a set 1, 2, 3, whatever. Then Na will represent the number of elements. Suppose you have a set like this A, B, C. Then here Na will be what? 3 because 3 elements are there. So like this NB, N union B, N intersection B, and this is a formula. So with the help of this formula, you have to find out you have to solve some problem. So another formula is here. You can see this formula. This is for three set. This was for two set A union B. This is for three set A union B union C. So like this. Next, you are given a problem. X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 50 elements. That means number of X union Y is given. Number of X union Y is 50 elements. X has 28 elements. Number of X is 28 and number of Y is 32. So you are asked to find out number of elements in X intersection Y. So what you know, see here it is given that this which I have written here, and X is this I have written here, and Y is this, and you are asked to find out this. So the formula is this one, which you have already learned. Which one? This is the same formula. Here it is given in terms of A and B set. Here it is given X and Y set. So same formula. So what they have done, they have taken this formula n x union y nx plus ny minus nx intersection y. Okay. Then I am asked to find out this one, number of x intersection y. So I will take this to the left hand side. So this is minus. So if I bring it to the left hand side, then it will be n x intersection y, right? And this n x union y is in the left side. So if I bring it to the right side, then it will be negative. N x and ny will be in its own place. You have to write n x union y. That means I have just interchanged the position of these two. I bring it to